I'm going to have to react to this bitch. Look at her eye tags, and then she has a crater face. She's full of shit. Kate was live the other day. There were a lot of people on there, and KK only exposed Salmon about how he hasn't been with a woman since he was 22. He hasn't had a job since he was a janitor, and that was a long time ago when he was 22. And he doesn't work. He's under government assistance. And they showed a picture, and this is it, because they were all saying that they showed the fish tank that was empty behind him. He lives in a Section 8 dump. And there's a green mattress right behind him. Let me get the picture. First, this is what he looks like now. That's why he won't cam up. The other thing is, I've never been gay. I was always against that. Beta is trying to share an old picture of me of 2016. And I was big then. Everybody saw that. And, and she's trying to share it in Discord. So all her stuff is going to be in different Discords, too. This is Samuel. This is what he looks like now. And I guess this was when he was because the only person that saw him was KK. And this is him. This is what he actually looks like now. That's why he won't cam up for anybody. People have seen me on FaceTime. I don't look anything like I did in 2016, and I've never been gay. I was married, and I've always only been with guys. I think I don't have anything against gay people, but I think that's kind of sick. So, Salmon, you haven't had a woman in years, and you were raped in Riker prison. You're the one that has men going on. And look at your brother, Julio. They say he's gay. And, he's of F. I'm not going to say the whole word. I'm just sick of this weirdo. This is him. This is Samuel. And see, this is him he was on FaceTiming her, I guess. And right back there, that's what they were making fun of. That's an empty fish tank right behind him. And right below that, that's a green air mattress. So is he stupid? He's busy stalking me and not paying attention to all these panels that are going on about him. Because there's another one that somebody offered to send. They want people to share it. There's a couple lives on him. So this is him, and there's the air mattress, and they were laughing and making fun of him. I was not on that panel. I didn't even watch the whole live. I just saw that part where they're all, talking about him and exposing him. And they've done it before. Somebody else did a live and exposed him, and but I didn't talk to KK about him, so that's ridiculous. He was on a live, so pay attention, Samuel, because there's a bunch of lives about you all over the place. And I got more on you, so you want to show an old picture from 2016, you stupid ass? And look at your brother. Now, this is not the brother. I'll leave the brother out. This is him again. That's Samuel. This is what he looks like now. Why don't you cam up or show face since you're a streamer? You don't show face. You keep telling. You even told Crystal Marie, and she cams up, and you refuse to cam up with anybody. You tell them to cam up, and they're cammed up. You're a streamer. Why don't you show your face? But this is him now. And man, he's the one that's gay. So I'm, and I'm going to go ahead and report that live. That's ridiculous. I didn't know anything about it till just now. And another thing was, I don't know what happened with Crystal and Beta, because Beta screwed up, and everybody saw it was a group chat in that 5150 thing that they made on Crystal Ann in 2020. And you were in there in chat, and Ash is still around because they still talk to her. She's just hardly using her channel, but she is gay, and you both were flirting with each other, and that's why she sent you a glitter bomb when you stopped talking to her or something went down. And you were the one that got her fired from her job. Does she know that? Because the other people you knew know about it. Now, and this is all going in Discord, all of it, so it's going to be shared everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's going to be on other sites. This is Beta with a crater face. And look at that huge nose that she used to say this other streamer had a big nose, but look at hers. She's got a crater face, and she has a bald spot on the top left of her head. And even Clumsy showed that she's got a bald spot, and she's got all these issues around her face. And this is her again. And this was a snapshot that somebody made when she was over there backstage with Blogger. Look at her face. That's what she looks like. And you know, why don't you admit you're gay? You guys were really graphic, and everybody saw it. We were all in that chat. It was in 2020. Okay, that's enough for now. This is ridiculous. You know, it's late, and I got called on this. But yeah, she's ridiculous because she was really graphic with Ashley, and no, I've never been gay. I've always been against that. I've met the first person I met that was gay was in college, and I felt uncomfortable. It was a guy. So this is ridiculous. And you want to show an old picture? When you saw what I look like now, Beta, and you even said, "Oh, you're pretty." You're so fake, Beta. You have no life. You were living in the Section 8 apartment, remember? And your friend Jay was on the phone with you when you were complaining about the construction noise outside of your apartment, and she told you, call the apartment manager and tell him that, and that they should put you in another temporary unit. And you called them, your manager, on three-way call. And when you told the manager told you that she could not put you in a temporary unit because you were in a Section 8 apartment. And then also when you went to the RV, everybody saw your face. You didn't want to be on camera. Captain Content even said that you tried to pay him $25 not to tell everybody that you gave him a BJ. You know what I mean. So I'm done with this, but everything else is going to be exposed because she sent her birth certificate. Oh, and Q was even on there using her picture, and that's the one where her camera accidentally came on. He was the one that busted her, and he was using her picture again the other day, and he was exposing her. All of them were on a panel. I wasn't on that panel. I just saw part of that live, and I didn't watch the whole thing. And this is where I'm going to end it. But yeah, and she talks about reports and stuff. I've got more on her. She's so fake that she even screwed over her friend Sherry because she tried to control who she speaks with. Yet since then, she was trying to get Crystal to call this other person who does streams to talk to her like she's done before because she's that fake. Also, I'm going to find this. I have a screenshot that her ex-friend sent me, and when she was in an IG group chat, she was telling them, and they sent me a picture of it where she was saying, let's get INX to go after Ella. Okay, remember that? That's exactly what you said. I mean, this is crazy. Let's have her go at that person. And you, if there was this glitter bomb sent, it was probably you. Or maybe it was made up. But this is crazy, Beta. You're a psychopath. You have no friends. Your friend Curly had said that she has nothing to do with you. Not to me, because I've never spoken to her, but somebody you know did. You don't have any friends. You sit there, get drunk. You do coke at night. And I caught you saying that you were doing coke. It was like really late at night, and you were messed up. All of them are saying, and they were saying on that live the other day that you do coke, and so did, gosh, I think even Good Times. He said you were doing an 8-ball of coke when he was on Clumsy's panel. So I'm going to end it right here, and I'm going to go ahead and get all those receipts, and I'm going to show you the true Beta. But again, you saw what she really looks like. She stands in the back in the dark because she doesn't want people to see her face. She's so far away. And yet, but when she is filming her cats, she turns the lights on, and that's the only time she puts the lights on. She just won't show herself. Not only that, when she was doing that nasty stuff in the back, when she was doing that with Blogger, and she was so wasted, when she got up, it was sick that people were taking a picture of her bush, and it was all the way down. I mean, it was big black, like she doesn't shave. That's just so nasty, Beta. Learn to shave.